help, Heather, I have a great day of eating. I come home from the office and I'm diving headfirst into the food. I can't seem to get control of my eating in the later part of the day. Nighttime munching, post-workout munching, all these kinds of things. So I have answered this particular question in every single webinar for the last 10 weeks. Evening eating. So I thought, you know what? This is a great Help Heather video series. So the very first thing I want you to do is I want you to remove the idea that you should have willpower in the later part of the day. Put that to the side. I'm currently listening to a book by a doctor who did food experiments, and what they basically found is every single food situation is a test on our ability to stay focused and our willpower, our ability to make it through to the next decision. So you see a cookie, that's in one act of willpower. You see the cookie again, it's a second act of willpower, so on and so forth through the day. So by the time you guys are getting to 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you faced vending machines, donuts at the office, all these things, and you think you should still have that same level of willpower that you did at the beginning of the day, but you won't, okay? So this is what we want to do. Step 1, set up your evenings for somebody with zero willpower. All extremely palatable food goes in opaque or solid containers where you will not see them. You have your dinner all ready to go, or snack on a plate in the fridge for when you get home. Butt and chair, food on plate. You've already got it all figured out. It's set to go. Dinner is already made. It's in the crock pot. It's in the Instapot. It's something you've already pre-made that you just have to heat up. Minimal amount of food choices you have to make at night, the better. Snack, treat, already planned, already weighed, already ready to go. Anything you can do to minimize a food decision, golden, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, I want you to make sure you look at your eating through the day. Are you eating about every 3 to 4 hours? If you eat lunch at 11:30 or 12, you're rolling up at home at 5, you want to really strategically put an afternoon snack in there. Because the reality is you're going into an environment with food, you're going to be hungry, and you're already low on willpower. So what do you think is probably going to happen? Out of planned eating, exactly. So we want to make sure you've got a good afternoon snack, high in protein, high in bulk, to satisfy you until your next meal. If you are eating about every 3 to 4 hours, you should be good. So go and check your food log. Make sure you're getting that afternoon snack. Make sure it's high in protein. This is something you can do to combat this problem as well. So 1, set up your evening eating for success. Food planned, prepared, palatable food hidden, assuming no willpower. Then what we want to do is we want to make sure you're eating about every 3 to 4 hours, high protein, high bulk, maybe having that afternoon snack. Number 3, you want to start to change your habits at night. So is your habit that you normally come home from work, you crash on the couch, you watch TV and you eat? Or maybe you don't have any structure and then you're finding yourself picking at stuff in the kitchen. Add structure to your nighttime. Structure does not mean doing a lot of work. Structure means structure. Structure might mean I take an hour and a half to watch a movie. I've already pre-planned that popcorn that I'm going to eat. Then I have maybe a book I want to sit down and read, or take a bubble bath, or maybe I take the dog for a 30-minute walk. Maybe I make some phone calls and catch up on socializing with my family. Whatever it is, but you actually earmark time for different activities to give the evening structure. If you tend to always be at home at night, that might be a good opportunity to get out of the house, go visit with friends, go catch a movie, play a game, do something away from home, but change up the nighttime dynamic. Work on when you're going to sleep at night. Right now, part of your issue might be you're staying up too late and you're trying to stimulate yourself, okay, with food. So if you do these 3 things, it will improve your eating in the evenings and when you get home from work. But you have to really be mindful and assume the you at 8 a.m. is not the you at 8 p.m. 8 a.m., strong, focused, knowing what she wants or he wants. 8 p.m., give me the burger and fries. I could care less. You're in a totally different mindset. Why? Decision fatigue. You've already been tapped out all day long for decision. You're now not in a prime state to make good decisions. Accept it. You're human. Make a plan around it. Make sure you've got all these other things in check. You're going to be good to go. Share this with anyone who's struggling with nighttime eating. Thank you so much.